morning, everybody. It is Sunday, June 28th. I'm on my way to church. I had my alarm set this morning. It's the first time I've set my alarm since I quit working. And at first when it went off, I thought, why is my alarm going off? And I thought, oh, it's Sunday. I want to go to church. So I was going to go last Sunday, but we had the water issue going on last weekend. I couldn't even shower or do anything. So I've been watching it online since the end of May, actually, because I had to quarantine when they thought I had COVID. So I'm excited to be back and see everybody today. I bought a dozen jars. I brought a dozen jars of my grape jelly. I'm going to see if I can have any takers. I'm giving it away. So I still have at least 2 dozen jars of jelly at home for the kids, and you know, I'm trying very hard not to open up anymore. So I just brought the grape with me. I don't have my stickers yet for the strawberry, so I'm gonna order those this week, and then I'll give those away too. And I need the shelf space. So far so good on my new menu plan. You're gonna see what I had for breakfast was this flourless banana chocolate chip muffin that I made. It uses oats instead of flour, so it was very good. It wasn't sickening sweet. I'm not a real fan of chocolate chips in muffins or pancakes or waffles or anything like that. So I made them that way because that's the way the recipe was with the chocolate chips. There's like 13 of them, of the Lily's chips in each one of them. When I make these again, and I will make them again because they were really good, I will, I'm not going to put the chocolate chips in it. So, just my personal preference. And if you want the recipe, I got it from a website called DeeDees, D-E-E-D-E-E does, D-O-E-S.com. DeeDees.com. So that's where I found the recipe, and actually that's where I found the menu plan I'm following this week. So according to what she has on her website, you know, the first week on her plan, she lost quite a bit of weight. Now, I understand this is when she first started Weight Watchers. I think we all lost a lot of weight that first week when we started Weight Watchers. I'm not expecting to do that, so I'm just trying to kickstart my body into losing again because I've been eating the same stuff again. And these recipes looked good, the menu looked good, so you know, I may not, as I get into it, I may not be eating the same amount of food that she has listed. You know, for instance, sometimes she has for dinner 8 ounces of chicken or 8 ounces of shrimp or 6 ounces of this or that. I don't think I need that much, but then again, I lose better when I'm eating bigger amounts of protein. So I mean, we'll see how I do this week. This week I'm planning on following it how she does it. And we'll see if I have a gain, then I'll know that, yeah, I got to back off. So she had 4 weeks of menus listed, and I have written down all 4 weeks. I may make some adjustments because she's got some things on there, first of all, I've never heard of before. And I want to keep it as simple as possible. I mean, I'm not working, I have more time to cook and bake and everything, but still, I don't want to spend my entire day in a kitchen when I'm just cooking for me. But anyway, so I didn't get to the rest of my peaches yesterday, and I looked at the box this morning. When I get home from church, that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to get those peaches peeled and frozen. So I don't have enough to make a whole canner load of more peaches. so I'm not going to can them, and plus it's going to be hot and I don't want to really heat up the kitchen any more than necessary. I'll have to blanch the peaches, you know, and get the peels off, but they're pretty ripe, so it should come off pretty easily. So anyway, I'm going to get those peaches done, get those the boxes out of the house. Moving on to the next thing, because green beans are going to be coming in here in a week or two, so it's time, you know, every couple of weeks there's something new hitting. And so that's my plan today. Found a pattern for some pretty pot holders. I need pot holders. I'm down to one pot holder. So I think I might, maybe tomorrow, run over to Joann's, see if I can get some Insul-Bright for the pot holders. That's the insert you put in it to keep the heat out. My goodness. So I might do that tomorrow, not today. And the boys might come over later today and put the kayak in the pond. So we'll see. I mean, I'm doing a lot of nothing today. Alright, well, I'm having for lunch today, I'm having what I had yesterday. I think having the second serving of my black bean corn salad, which I gotta tell you was fabulous. I'm kind of anxious to see how it tastes after sitting in the dressing overnight, because sometimes when you marinate those things, it tastes a whole lot better. I mean, it was good anyway, but that's my lunch. And I think I have shrimp on the menu for tonight for dinner, so which is exciting because I love shrimp. So the point counts that I'm having on this menu are somewhere usually between 24 and 28 points, which is fine because since I'm on the green plan, I get 30 points. But I have my notebook set up now, and I feel like I'm in so much more control. And it's just crazy how that one simple thing made me feel like I was in control. Because I was looking at this I've been looking at this website for a long time, and I've been printing out recipes here and there, and they're all willy-nilly around my apartment. So finally I gathered them all up, and now they're all in one spot. So, and like I said, just that one little organization thing just made me feel so much better, and so much more in control of what I'm eating. I don't know why. So, well, okay, I'm going to stop it here because I could talk until I get to church, which is another 10 minutes yet. But let me show you my food for the day, and we'll go from there. I did post my breakfast on Facebook because I wanted everybody to see what those muffins look like. I mean, they are good. I have 14. The recipe made 14. It says it made 12. I got 14 out of them. It did not change the point value. So I'm going to have to stop and get some freezer bags, I think, and freeze them. So while I'm doing the peaches, I'll stick them on a cookie sheet, and I'll do like an individual flash freeze, and then I'll put them in a freezer bag, because that way I will just pull one out, you know, and stick it in the microwave for a couple seconds to warm it up. So anyway, if you want the recipe for it, go to dddoes.com, and she has a link to the recipe. So, worth it. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Alright, this is my breakfast before I head to church. I have 2 slices of pineapple, which are 0 points. This is the muffin that I made last night. I got 14 muffins out of these. This is 2 points. It's a flourless banana chocolate chip muffin. Regular muffin size, so it's 2 points. And I have 2 points in my coffee. And so I have a 4-point breakfast this morning. Alright, we're going to do a taste test. I took it out of the muffin wrapper. You can see all the oats in there. So let's see what this tastes like. This is the first time I've made these. It's a keeper. You know, I'm not real crazy about the chocolate chips in there. I think I would make these again without the chips and maybe add a little bit more sweetener to it. But overall, it's really good. This is a power-packed 2-point muffin. It's instead of flour, it uses old-fashioned oats. So, okay, that's it. Right, this is my snack before lunch. I just have a banana, which is like 184 grams, huge banana, and one medium peach that I just sprinkled with some cinnamon. So it's a 0-point snack. All right, my lunch today, I'm having my second serving of the black bean corn salad that I made yesterday. That's 5 points. 3 slices of Melba toast for 2 points. 1 ounce of the Oscar Mayer oven roasted turkey for 1 point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points for lunch. This takes me up to 12 points for the day. This is my afternoon snack. I just have a Quest bar. This is 5 points. This is the cookies and cream. And I'm just having this with some water. So my afternoon snack, 5 points. When I'm done with the day, I think I'll be at 25 points. I'm not sure how many I think this takes me to 17 points. So this is my snack. For dinner tonight, I'm just having some shrimp. I have it on top of some riced broccoli and cauliflower that I riced myself. A half a cup of peas. The broccoli and cauliflower are 0 points. The half cup of peas are 2 points. I have 6.5 ounces of shrimp for 1 point. And 2 tablespoons of light soy sauce for 1 point. So I have a 4-point dinner, and it's huge. It takes up this entire plate. And here's my dessert tonight. It is a cup of sugar-free Jell-O. I have 4 tablespoons of Kroger fat-free whipped topping on here. I'm going to have 2 of these for 4 points. Isn't that looking yummy? This is my dessert. Well, there you have it. That was my food for today. Those were all green plan points. Ended up the day with 24 points. I have 6 points left, so 4 of those will roll over for tomorrow. And I have my menu all ready for tomorrow. Some things will be repeated. Those muffins for sure. I'm having, a couple more times yet this week. So, yeah, that's it for today. And so far, I'm liking this menu that I'm following for this week. At some point, I'll type this up and I'll put it up on my Facebook website so you can see exactly what the menu is for the next couple weeks. I wrote them out for the next 3 weeks. And again, it was from that website called DDDoes.com. DEEDEEDOES.com. So that's where I got the weekly menus. And I'm changing up a few of the recipes. I think I told you this earlier, because there's some things in there that, first of all, I've never heard of. Things that I think were too time-consuming to make. So, that's it. 24 points today, and they were really good points. I want to give a couple tips today. I met someone in church this morning who just signed up for Weight Watchers. Her name is Joanna. Hi, Joanna, and welcome to my channel. I got to thinking after I talked with her in church this morning that as a newbie, she signed up online only, and with kids. I think there's a lot of questions that she might have. So I'm going to give just a few tips today, maybe more tomorrow. But the number one tip is invest in a food scale. You're going to want to weigh, especially at the beginning, you're going to want to weigh and measure everything. And I weigh everything in grams because it's, I think, a more accurate measure. Even if it calls for a half a cup of flour, I will still measure that in grams just because measuring spoons, measuring cups, they are all different. You can measure out 2 tablespoons in one set of spoons, put it to another, and it's something else. So that's my number 1 tip. Weigh everything in grams, and weigh everything that you eat, and track everything that you eat. No matter what it is. If you have, say you got a sucker for your kids or something, I'm just throwing this out there. Track it. It doesn't matter, because all those little bites, licks, and tastes, they all add up. Once you measure something out, don't lick the spoon. Don't don't lick your finger or anything, because it may not seem like much, but like I said, it all adds up in the end. Plan out your meals. This is probably one of the most valuable things I have ever done to lose 92 pounds on this program, is start planning out my meals, and then grocery shop according to my meal plan, not the other way around. First of all, it saves money at the store, because you're not buying, you don't get to the store and you think, oh gee, maybe I'll do this or maybe I'll do that. No, you've already planned out your meal and written out your grocery list according to your meal planning. And then once you do your meal plan, put it in a visible place so that you don't have to think about it again. So I stick mine on my refrigerator, and I also have one in this notebook that I started last night. I don't have to think about it anymore. It's done for the week. And any recipes that I'm going to need for that week in my notebook, I've got it right behind my menu plan. So I'm all prepared. I also look a day ahead on what the menu plan is, and if possible, I prepare it the night before. For instance, tomorrow on my menu, I have the 2-point pumpkin pie. So I'm going to mix that up before I go to bed tonight and throw it in the oven. So I don't have to think about it tomorrow. And plus, it's cooler at night. And right now, when my air's not working, I like to do my baking at night. So anyway, just little tips like that. Like that black bean and corn salad that I had today for lunch. Of course, I made it yesterday, so there was leftovers. And don't be afraid of leftovers either. So plan your meals. And if you have kids, and I know, Joanna, you have kids. I did too. Well, I still do have kids, but they don't live with me anymore, so life is a little easier in that respect. But when my kids were at home, I did not fix separate meals. I did not have the mentality, well, I'm on a diet, so I have to eat this. They're not, so they can eat that. No, that's not what Weight Watchers is all about. You plan a meal that everyone can eat. Remember, you are on a weight loss journey for the rest of your life. You don't have to be special. You can eat anything that you think your family would like. Portion control, tracking everything. That's the big part of it. If you want chicken nuggets, and I only say that because we talked about chicken nuggets this morning at church. If you want chicken nuggets, make homemade chicken nuggets so that they're less point heavy than what they are like at McDonald's or Wendy's, and so you can prepare those in advance. You don't have to fix yours with breading, but you can put breading on your kids if you want. But teaching your kids to eat healthy is a good thing too. So those are some of my tips for right now. Don't fix separate meals. Everyone will be on board. There's so many options available on the Weight Watchers program that your whole family will benefit from your decision to eat more healthy. And remember, Weight Watchers is not just about the number on the scale. Yes, we want to lose weight. I still want to lose 56 pounds. And that's my end goal. But the big overall picture is that you want to get healthier. Your health is more important than the number on the scale. So don't get hung up about that. And also, I just lost my train of thought. It'll come back to me probably tomorrow. Oh, this is it. There are going to be days when you're going to fail. Nobody can be perfect. Nobody. We all of us that are on this Weight Watchers journey, we've had days that we have failed. Just don't let the days turn into weeks and the weeks turn into months. If you have a meal where you overeat, like, you know, last weekend I went to a graduation party and I ate at that party like there was no tomorrow. I did not the next day say, well, I'm giving up because I blew it yesterday. No, I started right back on the program again. We all do this. We all fall. We all stumble. We're all here to pick each other back up. So if you're a newbie and you have any questions, you can email them to me or any of the YouTubers that I follow, like Sandy, Carrie over at Weight Watchers with Carrie, Joan over at Joan's Pointed Plate, Dee over at Dish with Dee. We are all here to help you. We want every single one of you to succeed. So don't be afraid to ask. If you have a question about the app, about anything on the app, about the recipe builder, or any menu planning, everything, you just ask, and we will be more than willing to help you. Because like I said, we want everyone to succeed at this. So, okay, so that's my tips for now. And I'm going to end it here. I'll be back tomorrow again with another What I Ate vlog. Remember, I'm on the green plan, so everything I'm giving you is green. You guys have a blessed night, and I'll see you tomorrow.